that I'm not part of the club. A lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either.
They say Hollywood is built on glamour and impossible dreams, but rap icon Ice Cube insists there's a hidden side, a place where power is guarded by an elite club and outsiders aren't welcome. At the center of this storm stands Oprah Winfrey, revered billionaire, media mogul, and supposed champion of underrepresented voices. Yet Ice Cube claims even she has helped keep him on the sidelines. Is this just another celebrity clash, or does it reveal how far the industry will go to protect its own? Let's pull back the curtain on a brewing controversy that's rocking Hollywood and ask if there's more to the story than meets the eye. Ice Cube rose to fame by speaking hard truths nobody else dared to voice. From N.W.A. to box office hits, he's always marched to his own drum. But while promoting his projects, like the film Barber Shop and the social experiment show Black, White, he says he found certain doors firmly locked. The View allegedly turned him away, and Oprah's team, according to him, repeatedly snubbed his requests to appear on her show. For most, that's bizarre. Oprah's platform has elevated countless celebrities and activists, especially black artists. So why did Ice Cube feel he wasn't welcome? He chalks it up to being an independent thinker who doesn't toe any party line. In his view, talk shows prefer guests who embrace a particular narrative and avoid touchy subjects. He suspects his determination to speak freely put him at odds with these unspoken rules. And it wasn't just talk shows giving him the cold shoulder. The deeper you go, the darker the allegations become. Ice Cube insists there's a club running Hollywood behind closed doors, an exclusive group whose approval can make or break anyone's career. Criticize them or refuse to play by their rules, and watch how quickly opportunities vanish. He points to the struggles faced by his 3-on-3 basketball league, the Big Three, which he claims was undermined by powerful forces with N.B.A. ties. Doors he expected would be open were slammed shut. According to Cube, these rejections confirm a suspicion shared by other artists who've battled mainstream insiders. Hollywood can appear welcoming at first, but only up to a point. Once you cross invisible lines, the gatekeepers show their true power. Now, Ice Cube is taking matters into his own hands. He's launching what he calls the Gatekeepers Podcast Tour, hitting multiple platforms, some quite controversial, to expose behind-the-scenes deals he believes are real. He's unafraid to speak with anyone, from conservative commentators to fringe personalities. That willingness to talk with polarizing figures has triggered an avalanche of criticism, but Cube remains undeterred. Mention Oprah Winfrey, and the usual image is of a philanthropic powerhouse, champion of women's rights, education advocate, and talk show legend who built an empire through empathy and sharp business sense. Her name alone evokes credibility. Yet in this saga, her squeaky clean reputation collides with whispered accusations that she actively filters out guests who might challenge her carefully crafted brand or the larger Hollywood system she's part of. Ice Cube isn't the only voice raising eyebrows. Over the years, various black entertainers, including comedian Monique, have claimed Oprah withheld support when it truly mattered. Others argue that Oprah sometimes leans into polarizing issues, like exposing certain allegations against famous black men while staying silent on similar misconduct tied to powerful white figures. Critics say these choices protect her position and alliances. She, of course, defends her record, insisting she's always operated in good faith and supported stories that deserve a spotlight. No conversation about Oprah's supposed snubs can skip over Monique's allegations. After earning an Oscar for her role in Precious, Monique says her career stalled. She attributes that in part to a very public rift with Oprah. According to Monique, not only did Oprah join forces with other influential names to sideline her, but she also invited Monique's estranged brother and parents on her show without Monique's blessing. In Monique's eyes, Oprah crossed a line from talk show host to exploiter, pursuing ratings at her expense. This feud escalated to claims that Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels effectively blackballed her. It paints a picture of a Hollywood system in which stepping out of line can swiftly derail a career. Critics of Monique say she's simply venting frustration, but she insists her outspokenness is a stand against oppression, not a personal vendetta. Fans often wonder, could Oprah really be part of a system that holds back black creators? Supporters point to her philanthropic feats, like opening a girls' academy in South Africa or hosting candid discussions about racial injustice. But that same academy has faced troubling allegations, some unproven, others involving staff misconduct. Oprah promised thorough investigations, yet skeptics questioned the level of transparency shown once the headlines died down. Meanwhile, figures like 50 Cent have openly criticized Oprah for taking aim at icons like Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons, suggesting she's harsher on accused black men than on alleged wrongdoers like Harvey Weinstein. Although Oprah denounced Weinstein's alleged crimes, critics say her critique was delayed or muted compared to how she addressed the controversies tied to Jackson or Simmons. Oprah's defenders argue that she has no qualms speaking truth to power and has never shielded Weinstein from accountability. In pursuing his Gatekeepers tour, Ice Cube has sat down with major conservative voices, including Tucker Carlson. For a Hollywood artist known for progressive stances, this move raised eyebrows. Some wonder if he's being co-opted by a political side that traditionally opposes him, while others praise his willingness to speak freely, unbound by party lines. He's also stirred up debates by venturing into sensitive topics like transgender identity, briefly comparing the concept of personal identity to wanting people to treat him like a pigeon. While he insists it's just a metaphor to illustrate that not everyone has to share the same worldview, many criticized him for trivializing serious issues. It's a reminder that Ice Cube has no intention of tiptoeing around controversy. He's fueling it, intentionally or not, to highlight what he calls fear-driven self-censorship in Hollywood. So where does that leave us? One of the most recognizable media figures in the world faces accusations of gatekeeping and selective support. Meanwhile, a rap legend turned mogul refuses to play by the industry's unwritten rules and claims he's been systematically excluded for it. This back and forth draws a glaring question into focus. Is Hollywood truly the inclusive land of opportunity it claims to be? Or is it carefully regulated by individuals who decide which stories reach the spotlight? Ice Cube's crusade might open the door for more revelations, especially as he takes his grievances to podcasts and platforms outside traditional media. The Oprah we think we know, philanthropic, empathetic, unstoppable, may have complex motives we rarely question. Ultimately, whether you side with Ice Cube, Oprah, or remain skeptical of both, one fact is certain: the conversation around gatekeepers isn't going away anytime soon. What do you think? Are we witnessing a genuine call-out of hidden power dynamics, or just another round of Hollywood drama? Let us know your take. And until next time, remember, sometimes the real story is what happens off stage, where no cameras are rolling